The DCEU is messy, and many have tried to fix it, but give me a chance, okay? I'm gonna try and fix the DCEU. Okay. So, it won't be the DCEU. So, let's make the perfect world. After Batman v Superman, Warner Brothers is reviewing the script for Justice League. They look at it and they're like, no. So they delay Wonder Woman, and they hire new people to write a completely new Superman movie that is not related to any others. So they're starting from scratch. Wonder Woman has not come out yet because I'm using it later. And they put Wonder Woman on delay, and they start this new Superman movie. Okay, so the title is Superman: The Dawn of Peace. Why is it called Superman: The Dawn of Peace? Because Superman's not about justice, he's about peace. He wants peace. He wants to be a hero. He wants to save people, not just lock them up. Justice is Batman's thing, okay? So, that's not where we're going with this. This movie will be a little different. It's going to switch between the past and the present, much like Arrow, but in a different way. Yeah, Zod will be the villain, but also will Ikus. If you don't know who Ikus is, if I'm pronouncing that right, I'm sorry. If I'm not, Ikus is someone who was created by Brian Azzarello and Jim Lee in 2004. He's basically like a villain Wolverine, and he works for General Zod at certain points. So that's basically where this will be going. And another recurring character in the movie will be Lobo. Lobo will be kind of an anti-hero. Okay, so let's get this started. We start off with Jonathan Kent, Superman's dad. Sorry, not Superman. Clark Kent's dad, dying of a heart attack. As we see him dying, we see flashbacks of Superman, Clark, remembering everything that Jonathan has ever said to him. Stuff like, you gotta be a hero, you gotta save those who can't save themselves. So this is the starting point. After we see these flashbacks, we cut to the present. We see Superman standing on top of a building looking protective of the people underneath. Now we cut back to the past. Instead of mourning about Jonathan's death, Clark goes out, and, well, he's not Superman yet. He wears a t-shirt with an S on it, and he takes down people. He's taken down people who are doing crimes and doing crimes. He's taking down people who seem evil, And in the Man of Steel, the purpose, the way that was going was Superman questioning morality, and that should not be the case here. So I'm doing a little spin on it. Instead of questioning morality, he's trying to learn what saving people is. So he's putting aside his kindness, and instead of doing what Jonathan told him, to save people with his heart, he's saving the innocent, but he's not saving those who truly need to be saved. Instead of saving the bank robbers, he's putting them in jail. And yeah, obviously he should be comforting the innocents, but Superman, he's gonna slowly realize that he needs to protect those people who are seen as bad. So that will be his arc, going from clouded heroism to pure heroism, and that's how I think of it. So he's taken down bank robbers and just people doing crimes, and he's helping the police and sending them to jail. And no, he is not in Metropolis yet. He is still in Smallville. And we see a reporter named Lois Lane interviewing people about Clark Kent in Smallville. She's been brought there when she saw all these papers about this superhero who's been saving people all over this small town called Smallville. And she's interviewing people who know him, and and they're all like, oh, a dork. He's a nobody. After a while of taking down some normal dudes, the first real threat was Lobo. He finds a bank robbery a little bit outside of Smallville, and he goes there, and it's Lobo. And Lobo seems to be... Lobo is nothing Clark has ever seen before. He's never seen aliens. He's just fought bank robbers. He doesn't even know how to fly yet. He doesn't really know anything about being a superhero. He's way weaker than he is in the comics. He can't fly. He can't use heat vision, freeze breath. So he sees Lobo, and he's confused. He's never seen someone that's different like him. Yeah, he doesn't look different, but he's different from others. So he approaches Lobo, and he sees Lobo doesn't want to do this somehow while he's fighting him, and Lobo actually pins him down for a second, but but Clark quickly takes him out. Not takes him out, but gets him down. And Lobo begs, please, 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 I don't want to do this. Side note, Lobo doesn't speak English, but he learns languages. I forgot how, but he just picks up languages. So Lobo's very different here. He's way more of an anti-hero. So saying, please, I'm just trying to find someone who took away my family. And Clark knows what that's like. And he sympathizes with Lobo. And he starts to see that maybe not all the people that he throws in jail are bad people. But then Lobo attacks him. And he says, that person I'm looking for is a Kryptonian like you. I know you're working with him. I know who you are, Kal-El. So, Superman's so confused. Clark's so confused. But he's so confused that Lobo actually gets away. And we continue the story. After fighting Lobo, Clark is interviewed by Lois. And Lois is asking all types of questions. And Clark is he's dorky and he doesn't know how to respond to any of them. And Lois feels like she's wasted her time, but she does think Clark is a hero. Well, he doesn't know that he's Clark, but he knows that he is, all he knows is that he's a hero, but he doesn't, she can't get anything. She doesn't get anything out of the interview besides that she kind of likes this guy. So Lois stays there for a while, trying to find more news. And now Ikus, or whatever that dude's name is, and he shows up. And he starts fighting Clark. And he's like, Zod's been looking for you. You're coming with us. You're going to come with the Kryptonians. And he's fighting him. And this is when Lobo comes back. Okay, it's been a while. I skipped over some things because this isn't going to be an hour-long video. But there was some interactions between Martha and Clark and stuff like that. But that's not the focus right now. So Clark is fighting this guy, but he's getting beaten up. Yeah, he's doing a decent job with his strength, but Clark doesn't know how to fight. He doesn't know anything about anything. He's just strong right now, and he can jump really high. So he's fighting him, and he gets beaten up. But he's able to get away, and he looks around Smallville, and he sees that stuff is destroyed. So we then go along with Clark wanting to leave Smallville. He feels like it's not where he should be as this superhero. It's too dangerous for there. So he follows Lois to Metropolis. But before he leaves, he helps some of those around town. Not in the shirt with the S on it, but as Clark. And he helps people he knows and people he doesn't all over Smallville. And Martha gives him something. A suit. I think it should be like a mix between the Man of Steel and Superman and Lois suit. A mix between that without the underwear on top, obviously. So, and on the way, he sees Lobo again, and he tries to fight him. He tries to go after him, but instead, he sees him fighting Ikus. Probably not his name, but that's how I pronounce it. He sees him fighting him, and they're duking it out, and he's like, Lobo's like, he's like, bring me to Zod. I have matters to settle with him. And Ikus is like, no. And then Ikus beats Lobo up. Clark puts Lois aside, and he runs over there, and he says, so he's angry, and he now sees that Lobo needs his help. So he fights Ikus, and he's wearing the suit that Martha made for him. But he still loses. Lobo's the one that gets them all away. Lobo's confused. He's like, why did you help me? I don't understand. And Clark says, my father always taught me that I have to help those in need. I'm going to skip over some stuff, but Clark makes sure Lois is okay. And Lobo says, I'll help you. Zod's coming after both of us. And I need to take him down. And you want to protect your home. Just like I want to avenge mine. So Lobo tells Clark the story of what happened to his home. I know it's probably not comic accurate, but his home was destroyed by Zod. And he wants to take Zod down. I told you it's not comic accurate, and I just wanted to change some stuff. Because I want Zod to be I want Lobo to be a part of this movie. So Lobo and Clark are making plans. Lobo and Clark are kind of have a similar goal right now. But Clark has doubts. He feels like he doesn't deserve the suit that his mom made for him. And Lois calls him something, a Superman. And he doesn't feel like he deserves that title. So he leaves. And this is where we get the scene. Lobo shows up and they fight Zod. Now that Superman has... So, just to be clear, it's the same scene from the Man of Steel. I'll put a clip up right now. And there. So that's what happened. And okay, so after a little bit, Zod appears, but Clark's not there. Just Lobo, and he tries to fight Zod, but he's getting destroyed. And Lois is talking to Lois is talking to a reporter or the mayor or whatever. It can be anybody, and he's like, I don't think this guy's gonna show up. And and Lois says, of course he will, because he's Superman. And Clark flies in. Yes, flies. He finally feels confidence. He feels like he knows what he has to do, and he helps Lobo. Now, this is the scene from the future. This is 2 months after the beginning of the movie. And there will be an even more future. Sounds dumb. After, but there will be at the end of the movie. But so Clark starts fighting Zod, and he doesn't want to destroy stuff around him, and he doesn't want to get Lobo in danger. But Lobo insists on helping. So him and Lobo fight Zod. Clark trying to do as minimal damage to his surroundings as possible. Obviously, some stuff gets destroyed, but he really does try. And he takes down Zod. So, he doesn't kill him. He convinces Lobo not to kill him. Lobo takes him to a prison up in space. And now we have the final scene. This is 2 months later. And Superman is fighting I meant not fighting. Superman is finds out about a bank robbery in Metropolis. So he goes there. And he stops. He walks in there, and instead of deflecting all those bullets from the bank robber, he walks up to him. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to do this. I understand things get hard, but you can get through it. This is wrong. This is wrong. But the robber pulls up his gun when he hears sirens, and Clark hugs him. It's okay. It's okay. Things will get better. This is how Clark learns to accept that not everybody that's bad, not everybody that makes bad decisions are bad people. Like Lobo. Lobo taught him the lesson, if you haven't figured it out. And the next scene, we see Lois and Clark walking through, the Daily Planet. And everybody's looking at Clark. He's stumbling around. He's a dork. And that's where we end the movie. So, I will make other videos about other things, about this new DCEU reboot movie thing. And I'm watching The Batman this Sunday, so hopefully some inspiration will come out of that. And bye, geeks. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what movie you think should come second. It's probably going to be Batman, but I don't know. And turn on the post notifications. And once again, bye, geeks.